Good evening, good evening. Brenda, how are you? Hey, Christy, how are you? Hey, Teresa. Yes, I overdid it again today. And I spent too much time in the sun. And I didn't get enough done in the house. My grandkids was here yesterday, and they left this afternoon. Remind me, Teresa, in a few minutes to plug that in. I got my TENS unit on, but it was dead, so I have to plug it in and charge it some before I can put it on. And now I'm out of water, guys. Give me 1 second. I got to get some water. Hey, Lippy. I'll be right back. I got to walk over here and get some water. So I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes. I thought I had my stuff together, but I guess I don't. Sorry, guys. So I wanted to talk about meat tonight. A lot of us have been talking back and forth about the meat situation that's going on in the world, and how everybody. Oh, I got to get those tiles up so that this will roll up underneath here, make me more comfortable. I got to put that foot up. Man, I'm telling you, my hip is swollen tonight. Hi, Holly. Man, my nose is itching. Guys, I had to take half a pain pill again tonight. So that makes, I think, 2 pills I've taken since my surgery, and I don't like that at all. But what can you do? I don't know why I overdo it, but I just do. I just can't seem to get everything I need done. Yes, I am working too hard. And yep, I did. I thought I brought me some paper towels over here. Hey, Melanie, how are you tonight, honey? Guys, my nose is going to itch off because of the medicine. And because I've been outside all day long in this stupid pollen. I say stupid pollen. God forgive me. I complain about something. I'm complaining about something that has changed my whole life. My bees need pollen. I need pollen. But praise God, whenever they get to making honey, I think that taking that is going to really, 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 really help me with this. Let's see here. Am I missing anything yet? Oh, I hope you guys don't get no storms. Man, my nose is itching. Sorry, guys. If I keep scratching, you know why. So, anyways, I wanted to discuss meat situations. You know, Teresa and I were talking today earlier about meat situations and how they're saying that we are going to be in a food crisis because there won't be any meat and stuff like that. But I want to know how it is in other parts of the country, because it appears to me that they're not putting up meat on the shelves like they should. And that's what I've been told by meat um, people in the meat department when I went to the store. And David has mentioned to me several times that they closed down a lot of the meat factories. And I don't understand. I don't understand that process. I just don't understand why they would do that. I personally am set for meat. You guys seen the shark that my son brought me or gave me? I went and got it from him, but he gave it to me. And I still have some deer meat left from Holland, and I have quail, and I've got several chickens left in the freezer, and we just got in 42 broilers, so we'll be processing them, and I processed 2 roosters this evening, and you know, it concerns me that there are going to be people out there that do not know how to fend for themselves. They don't know how to grow their own food. Number one, they would just not be able to. They'll say, I've heard people say, "Well, I don't have a green thumb." Well, you don't have to have a green thumb to stick a bean in the ground and let it grow. Now, I have chickens that give me eggs, so I get protein from that. But I want to know what you guys' thought process is. I have family members that I think they'd starve to death before they butcher a chicken. And I just it just totally makes me wonder, what in the world are these people going to do without people like you and me? Alan, I need to come visit. You're making me sad. Hey, I hope you're having a great night. We're talking about, I want to talk about meat tonight and how people are taking care of themselves. We are super stocked up on meat. We go through a lot with kids, but we do have chickens, eggs, protein, and we have quail ordered a heritage breed for meat to try instead of broilers. Oh, okay. And Holly, you didn't say in your Marco why you don't like broilers. I mean, because I really enjoyed raising them. Aren't super stocked up. Come on, you know the way. Yes, I do. And don't tempt me, because I'm telling you right now, I could just hop in the truck and leave. It's been one of those days where I need to get away. Let's see. We personally have a lot of meat right now, but seeing them dump and kill off food is scary. I don't know what you're talking about, Teresa. Dump and kill off food. Kroger's grocery chain is very low on shelves anyway, but meat limited to 3 packs also. Yeah, I don't understand that. Aldi here is limiting you to 2 packs of meat at a time. Wow. Farmers gonna let live run. Gotta go to AC man. I didn't understand that one. And y'all need to keep Lippy and Buddy in your prayers, y'all. If you don't know, they are having some serious issues with their home. They got damage from the storm, not once, but twice, and probably a third time. CEO of Tyson put out a statement a couple of days ago that there is a breakdown in the food supply chain. Wow. Now, see, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know these things because I don't watch the news. I literally would stress out too much, even though I don't have anything to stress about because I have food. I have more food than I could ever eat. In fact, I did. My daughter came down night before last and spent the night with me, and hoping a heritage breed chicken will produce meat plus eggs to eat and incubate. Oh, I got you. Hmm. Which heritage breed did you settle on? We're doing good. My nose is itching off. So my leg is healing really, really good. I haven't had it. It's been. I had to unbandage it within like I want to say it was probably I don't know. I can't even tell you how many hours. It wasn't even a full day that I had that bandage on, and I had blisters on my leg. That's one of the reasons why I had to take pain pills. David had to literally scrub the tape off because it just literally burned me. Sorry, I'm so far behind. I'm buffering really bad here. Oh, I'm sorry, Brenda. You must be having storms again. Um, I'm in bed already. Had to work on truck in the rain today. Old people can't take that. Oh, I'm sorry, Colin. That's terrible. I used to love to work on trucks and cars or anything else for that matter. Hello, Natural State Gardener and Homestead. Welcome tonight. We're on a meat subject. And I want to know if any of you guys are concerned about meat. I prefer not to live off of chickens, but I can if I have to. Kathy, the quail I found were called snowflake, bobwhite, very pretty birds. The feather coloring. Cool. I'll have to look those up. Okay, Holland's concerned. Yeah, it was painful, Christy. Not for us, but for others. That's my concern. Not for me, but for others, because, I mean, some people just don't know how to, don't know how to take care of themselves. Yeah, that's me too. I'm not stressed out about myself, but like I said, I don't think my sister could, maybe my mom could do it, but, she's in like, I can't believe you do all this stuff. She came over here a couple weeks ago and she's like, wow, you sure have got a lot of animals. And I never even knew they were here. Thank God they don't smell, right? Uh, just had a beef from the farm. We put up a couple a year. Very nice. And uh, Lee and Teresa also got their cow put up. And see, I don't even know. I live in the city. I can't do that. The only thing is my kiddos eat me out of house and home. I know. I'm telling you, my grandbabies came up here and spent the night last night. She got them here like I think it was about 11 or 12 yesterday. And she picked them up today around 11. And I'm telling you something. They ate and ate and ate and ate. And last night, they wanted ice cream, but I didn't have enough ice cream for both of them. So I said, no, we're going to have yogurt. I made yogurt and put a banana in it and blueberries and peaches. My daughter-in-law gifted me these little things. These are pears, but a whole bunch of peaches and pears because she's been going to the school every day for her her children get free lunches and breakfasts and stuff like that, which is really great for the community. I think that's a fantastic thing. Now, how it's being paid for, I have no clue, but to make a long story short, she gave me a whole bunch of those. So my grandkids ate, I would say, they ate 2 yesterday and 1 today. So that's 6 of these little things that they ate. And that's what I put in their yogurt too. So anyways, make a long story short, they ate me out of house and home. They ate this morning, they had breakfast. They want me to cook for them, but they didn't want me to cook for them this morning. They wanted cereal. Well, I was gifted all that cereal and stuff, those dry goods that they were concerned about going bad, and I brought it home and made sure it didn't have any weevils in it and put it all up in everything. What a wonderful thing I did doing that. So they ate cereal for breakfast this morning, and then they turned around and ate the things for lunch, and then they had for a snack, and then they had these things, and then that's all kinds of nuts mixed up and stuff, and then they turned around, and before it was even lunchtime, they were hungry again. So I gave them pimento cheese crackers. I made them about 10 crackers with pimento cheese on it. And oh my God, they were just all about it. And my daughter said, "They're eating me out of house and home, Mom. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen them eat this much." I said, "Yeah, you didn't have to. You weren't taking care of them every day. I was taking care of them while you were at work. Now you see what I was feeding them, right?" Yeah, right, Christy, they can eat. Let's see, what have I missed here? My whole summer is going to be getting prepared for winter, and the crap I'm afraid will come with it. Wow. Yeah, just be prepared. That's what I say. Maybe your nephew might help you in that situation too. If we run out of beef, we will hunt for deer and fish and still have plenty. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier too, Teresa. Your husband and my husband and many of the folks on here know how to hunt and fish. So it's a good thing. But so far, the Lord has provided meat on sale, and I've been canning it. Oh, good deal, Christy. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta tell you about this crazy roosters that we did tonight. That I butchered tonight. Oh my gosh. Well, they're a mixed breed with the silkies, so that has turned me off already about them. I do not like the way the skin when you cook a silky, its skin is black, and when you cook it, it's beautiful meat underneath there, but when you try to get that skin off of it, it leaves a black film like stuff, and it grosses me out. But anyways, where was I at? My biggest fear is them coming after us homesteaders because of the new hoarding laws. What? What hoarding laws? Man, girl, you're gonna have to inform me of this stuff on what is it, Marco, Brenda, because I don't know what you're talking about. I did tell David I would be surprised if they don't try to come in our houses, those of us who know how to take care of ourselves and try to get our food. Let's see, Teresa, that is why I don't put out there just how much we raise or can. Good deal. That's our issue with 9 kiddos. We go through packaged everything fast. Meat also. If I had tacos, we use 3 to 4 pounds of ground beef. Wow. People better watch out what you post. Yes, I am going to be more thoughtful about that. Hey, Copper Kettle, how are you today? Thanks for joining us. The woods will be crawling with city people who don't know how to hunt, but try to hunt anyway. Yes, they will. And they will be hurting a lot of people. So, oh no. That's awful, Holland. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. And the sad part is I don't have anywhere to hide my food. I'm sorry to hear that you got a toothache. I've got one too. I need to get it pulled. But I just don't have the money for it. Yeah, I saw some of your posts, Crystal. So sorry. I didn't see your post, Crystal. I'm sorry. I hope you get it fixed. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys, I got to plug in this 10 unit. I hope it's got some juice in it now. Yep. Hallelujah. Not that it really does much, but it does help a little bit. Now, if y'all see me freak out, you know what it is. Intense. Let's see here. It's okay to show people how to plant or how to can what they grow. Just don't show how much you have put away. No, I won't. I know a lot of people have showed their pantries and stuff like that, and I'm so glad I've never done that. I don't have very much, but you guys really understand when I say I have a lot of food, I have a lot of food for me because I can only eat 4 ounces of food every meal. So that goes a long way. I pulled my last one. If it offends thee, pluck it out. Pluck it. I missed something. Oh, tooth. I wish I could pull mine, but I'm afraid it's going to break. I've got a broken tooth on the other side that's falling apart. I need it taken out too. Pretty soon I'm going to have to grind my food. Let's see, I did 2. just haven't left the room. There comes a time it has to go. Yep. I pulled out my ex-husband's tooth, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I ain't gonna lie. I was telling David about it. He was laughing his butt off. Ron had been, he was a dock worker. He built docks on the water and stuff like that. And somehow one of the guys hit him right straight in the mouth with a pylon or something, one of those great big huge poles that go down into the ground to hold the docks up. And he was having trouble, and it was bothering him in the front when they were wiggling a little bit. He said, "I just need to get these out. They're hurting me bad. I said, "That's all right. I can take them out for you." Well, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but one of the reasons why we didn't stay married was because he was an alcoholic drug user, and I just was tired of putting up with that. But anyways, to make a long story, he was drunker than Cooter Brown. And I said, well, I just need to get a hold of him with something. I tried the pliers, and the pliers wouldn't hold on to him. So I took a washcloth and stuck it over the front of it. It was these two teeth right here. Stuck it over the front of them and grabbed a hold of them pliers and went whoop, and pulled them both out at the same time. You thought I would have killed him. And all I could do was sit and laugh. I laughed until I was crying. It was so funny. Finally, he stopped whining. He said, "Thank you." And then he would tell everybody, "Don't mess with my wife. She's a mean man. She pulled my teeth." Yep, Dr. Kathy. My brother-in-law, David's brother, one time said to me, he had this mole that was literally driving him crazy underneath his arm, and every time he turned around, his shirts would rub it, and it would just absolutely just get inflamed, and it's just drove him crazy. I said, "Steve, I can fix that, honey." He says, "You can?" I said, "Yeah, I'll just cut that dude off." He says, "How are you going to do that?" I said, "You watch." He says, "I have put string around it and everything. It will not fall off." And I mean, this thing was gigantuous too. So I took my little, watch out for hairdressers now. Our scissors will shave you. They're so sharp. So I went in there and I got the alcohol and I cleaned them scissors really good. I pulled that thing out like that and went click. And when I did that, I realized, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should probably left it in there and just clipped it off, because now it left me a little eye imprint on there. I said, "Steve, now you got an eye coming out under your arm." He's like, oh, what'd you do to me? You're going to deform me. I said, "Deform you, heck." I said, "Mom, give me some tape." So I got some medical tape. Remember the old real heavy duty tape? And I cut off a piece of that, and I cut off a couple of things and made it a stereo strip like thing, looked like an H. And I pulled that skin together and put it on there, and let me tell you something, you can't tell where I did it. It looks really good. Let's see. Kathy, I gotta run. The storms here are here. Everyone have a good night. All right, Melanie, thanks for stopping in, honey. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll be praying for y'all at the end of the thingy. Let's see. I'm going to do a lot of seed saving too, Crystal. I have never really been a seed saver. Now, last year I did save some radish seeds, but I'm going to tell you something. I've already let that, the two, I've got some, what is that lettuce called? Um, my brain ain't working. Anyways, it's bolted a couple of the pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the others out and put some new in there. I'm not really fond of that particular one. Anyways, it's too peppery, and you have to have it. Well, I like it with a lot of romaine and stuff like that. So I need to get some romaine seeds though. And I need to learn to start planting specific holes instead of scattering the seeds like I've been doing, because I think I'm using too many seeds, and I don't want to thin unless I have to. I mean, I don't mind thinning, but I think I'm overusing my seeds, and then I'll be out of seeds and I won't have no more. I have a lot of seeds, but there are some I need to get. Yes, me too. I need salad seeds. That's what I need. Yes, Crystal, we keep some last year, going to save more this year. Same here. We all need to concentrate on seed saving. And that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've never really done herbs per se. I mean, I have grown a little bit of dill and a little bit of thyme and stuff like that. And I'm trying to grow the what was that you gave me, Holland? Lemon basil. I'm trying to grow that. I don't know if it's come up yet or not. But I've got a lot of stuff going on in that one bed. And I decided not to do that with this other ones. I actually did little lines so that I can know what they are and separate them out. I literally made little tags for myself so I can pull them out and separate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of them where I've got them real thick. When they get up a little bit bigger than they are today, I am going to move them over to the other raised bed where I'm going to take out that arugula. I believe it's arugula. So I'm hoping that by the time the picnic comes around, I'm hoping that we can do some more seed swapping. And I don't know, has anybody heard whether Baker's Creek is running out of seeds? I mean, someone passed on the information to me that that a lot of the seed stores were running out of seeds. Yes, I know. But I think if I am a little bit more direct, then I think I will do a lot better with those. Oh, that's what I wanted to plant today is goji berries. Doggone it. Thanks, Teresa. I need to plant some of those seeds that you gave me. A lot have suspended orders for a bit. Oh, I planted Baker Creek seeds twice and not doing good at all. Not trying them again. Oh. Now, see, I've been having nothing but success with the Baker Creek seeds. I also been using MI Gardner seeds. Haas Tools has good seeds. Yes, they do. In fact, there's another seed. I didn't get to plant any seeds today, and another seed I wanted to plant that Patty, the tinker's wife, she had put up a video about the red clover. And I am going to try that because I had gotten some seeds, a little packet of seeds at the gathering last year. I've heard people are having good germination with Haas Tool seeds. Cool. Very cool. So there's 3 seeds that I wanted to plant today. One was turnips and one was the goji berry, and the other one was those clovers. And I didn't get to plant any of them today. Hey, Bub, how's it going? You must have milked that rabbit early. Hey, Susan, how are you tonight, honey? I haven't seen Mary on here tonight. Has anybody heard from her? I haven't ordered anything from Haas Tools, but Danny and Wanda had gotten some seeds from them last year, and they had some at the gathering. So I really like these tomatoes that I have been eating off of, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think I will. I mean, they are fabulous tasting tomatoes, but I don't think I'll grow them again because they don't hold up. I can't put them when they're ripe. I can't put them in the refrigerator and them last for a couple of days. You got to eat them right when they're ripe. I looked at rabbit last week and their ears were awful. Oh, you need to put some olive oil in their ears and clean them out with Q-tips. Okay, Bub, are you going to call Baker's Creek or any of the seed companies again this year for seeds? Dang, Amish don't take their rabbits. They are ate up with ear mites. Yes, yes. Well, Holland, they can get ear mites anywhere. Mine have had ear mites. And I just get out the, actually, I don't even use olive oil anymore. I use just regular vegetable oil, and I just pour it in there and move it around and clean them out. And I do that over and over again, and it gets rid of them. It smothers them and kills them. But I need to pressure wash my cages and then put out some more diatomaceous earth on them too. That helps a ton with that, because the ear mites can get in there from the wood and anything. I don't know where they come from. I'm good, just working in the yard. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is safe after been praying for you with this crazy weather. Thank you. We all need it. I'm going to try to get a hold of some of the seed companies and see if they will donate some. Very good. Very, very good. I've been going through my seeds like crazy. And I got a lot of things popping up too. Crystal, are you going to be coming to the picnic? And you too, Susan. Y'all know about the picnic in Grand Rapids, Kentucky, or Grand Rivers? Say that right, guys. Teresa, you know what the name of it is. I'm not from there, so I don't know the name. I've never had ear mites in my rabbits yet, and I've had them for 6 years. Probably not this year. Donald is restricted from taking any time off right now since he's essential and my business is slow. Can't make any definite plans. Sorry to hear that. I would love to meet you in person. Heartland Homesteaders Picnic, September 12th at Grand Rivers, Kentucky. Noon potluck. And I can't wait. I so can't wait. We used to clean them with mineral oil at the vet's hospital. Yes. Purpose is to smother them. Yes. Got to go. My battery is dying. Much love, folks. Good night. I love you, Holland. I love you, Lily. I can't wait to see you guys. Have a good night and rest up that back of yours. I know you're miserable from working on the truck. We'll keep that in mind. I found some stuff at Tractor Supply that works great on ear mites. It's called Screw Worm Ear Tick Aerosol. I used it one time and they were gone. I'm going to have to check that out, Brenda. Anything's easier than those, than that oil. It's so gross. Hello, Melvin. I don't know who you're loving, but hello. Welcome to the channel. Oh, I guess not. He must have. You're gonna tell me I got a troll. That's amazing. That's my first troll, guys. Thank you. I don't know who got him, but thank you. Sorry, I have them last year and I used vegetable oil. My mind is shot. I wasn't going to say nothing, Bub, because I remember you had told me you treated the rabbit that I got, but I figured you probably forgot. Like me, I'm senile. We're in a boat together, right? But it seems to go away when I treat them. I got him first, then I got him again. You're in the club now, Kathy. Yes, I am. Well, I was seeing something that Patty had put over, the Tinker's wife had put over on Facebook about another troll thing making comments on our videos, and I don't really understand that. So I'm going to have to get with her, and she's going to have to clarify that, because I don't understand the what do you call it, the picture that she put up there was not anybody's name, but that emblem I've seen on my channel and yours, Teresa, just lately. And I want to say, I can't remember what their screen name was, but the emblem thing I recognized. There are a couple that are bots. Yes, that's what she was talking about, bots. Hello. How are you, the Lears? Good evening. So I'm glad everybody's got their stuff together. Wow, I found the whole gang. We are okay, and you? We're great here. Just getting over my surgery and overdoing it, of course. Not this year, maybe next year. I have to save up. Aww. Well, I think it's going to be a little different this year because of all this stuff that's going on right now. But got her hon, guys. Have a nice night. Stay safe. You guys are the best. You are too, Holly. We love you. Have a great night. Kiss them kiddos. I know you're fixing to put them to bed. I'm happy I got my 21 cubic foot freezer today, brand new, helping fill them up with meat. Hoping to fill them up with meat. Oh, good for you, Bob. We would love to meet you too, Susan. I need to clean my freezers out. David's supposed to bring up his cooler, and I'm going to empty mine out totally and thaw it out, because this one that this small one that I bought from my sister, it's got a ton of ice in it. I mean, frosty ice stuff. I did not know it was a freezer that frost up like it did, but oh well. I just want to try to fill my freezer up with the meat and stuff and start canning it. That's what I want to really do. But I really don't even like the fathom thought of canning fish. I mean, if it was salmon or something like that, I think I would probably try it, but I'd have to have freezers for my fish, or I'd have to eat them fresh. I need to clean out all the berries and make room for more meat. Yeah, that's me too. I need to do that with mangoes, whatever's left of them. And this year, it looks like I'm going to have some mangoes, praise God. If the winds don't, I mean, I probably had 30 mangoes on the ground out there from the wind. And of course, them stinking little, what do you call them things? What do I call them things? Tree rats. The squirrels already started chewing on them and spitting them out. Oh well. I need more pint canning jars. Hard to find right now. My mom used to can fish and then make patties with them. What kind of fish did she can though, Brenda? The only fish I've ever known anybody to can was salmon or tuna. That my dad did too, Brenda. He even done buffalo. Ooh, that sounds good. Next week, I hope to put up at least 40 quail in my freezer. Good for you, Bob. Tomorrow, I have to set my eggs. So I'm hoping that I have a lot hatch out. Carp too. Any fish can be done like that. Hmm. That's one thing I am really happy that I have books. In case we ever lose the internet or something other, I'll have canning books and stuff like that to go off of. So I've gained some more subscribers this week, a couple, but I'm kind of like at a standstill again, guys. I'm really getting depressed. I'm so close, and now that I can't go on lives and pull people's name and get to know them, it's really hard. So I haven't been on Pusa Studios at all because I'm like, how am I gonna? I'm just gonna have to open up another thingy and try to pull everybody's name, and it's just too weird. I know that they stopped that because of people sub for subbing, but I mean, I watch the people I sub. Yeah, Bub, I feel the same way. This freezer over here, has probably, I need to clean it out and probably give some of the food to my daughter because I can no longer eat it anymore. Um, and she eats whatever's sit in front of her. So yeah, that's where I'm concerned. My channel is just dead right now. I mean, I've got you guys coming in and everything, but I've been watching the numbers. I mean, I do my homework. I do all the numbers every single day and try to see where I'm at because the way they changed it, now you can't even see how many hours are watched or anything like that. Oh, thanks, Lears. Um, I really like the old way better than it is today, but what can I say? This is what we got, so I'm going with it. That's funny, Crystal. What kind of frozen paw did you see sticking up? I hope it was, I don't know what I'm hoping it was. Mm. Let's see. Brenda's mom would even can suckers and crop. Crop. They are very bony fish. Oh, okay. But when you pressure can them, the bone disintegrate. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. My family will fight over the bones in salmon, canned salmon. We love it. I think it was a raccoon. Oh, Lordy me. Do you eat raccoon? We were given 6 hogs this year and went through all of them. Nothing left in the fridge. Wow. I think Dad put it there. Was a shocker when I found it. That is funny. We don't eat it. I don't know what he was thinking. Too bad. Too many times inviting the kiddos down for a feast. Yeah. Like I said, I think I'll be good um, if it's just myself. If I've got to feed the grandkids, Lord of mercy, I'll never have any food. I have eaten coon several times. My dad used to bake them with sweet potatoes, very greasy. Yes, I've heard they're very greasy. I'm dying to find somebody that will go frog hunting with me. I want to fill up my freezer with some frogs. I love me some frog legs now. Time to milk the rabbit. I knew that would come up, Bub. Have a great night, honey. Take care. And good luck on that seed hunting. I I hope they'll do that for us. My mom used to say the bones in the canned salmon were just extra calcium. Yeah, my grandmother used to tell me they were the best. Love frog legs too. Oh, I'm so glad somebody else loves them. I just want to know, there's so much out there that we could forage for. I just, I'm dying to get my son to take me out frogging and shrimping too. I used to frog hunt all the time when I lived in Louisiana. Oh, now I want to tell you guys about something. What? It has a frog farm in Idaho. That is so cool. Miles from Black Bayou. We walked it every weekend. Far out. Yes, we could definitely live off foraging. Great thing to learn. Yes. Um, Talking about foraging, I've heard several channels talking about Skype, you know, hunting, and when I was a kid, they would play this game at church where you had to look underneath the um, um, trees and such, and they would give you a bag and such like that. Well, when I became an adult, one of my friends said we're gonna go out hunting ducks, and if we can't get no ducks, we're gonna go snipe hunting. And I said, oh yeah, okay, right. Well, he was talking about I thought he was teasing me like they did when we were kids, Not. Let me tell you something. There is truly in the marsh here in Florida, there's little teeny birds about this big that are, I mean, absolutely delicious. They, we hunted some and got some, and I cooked them up. Oh my word. They're out of this world. They are so super sweet meat. I mean, sweet meat. Um, if the meat could be sweet, they were sweet. I really love those snipe. So when somebody talks to you about them, let them know there's really such a thing as snipe hunting. I would like to get some of those too. But you know how that is. Um, Got to have the right people that want to do it. Got to do it just after dark. Nah. And here we hunt them in the marsh in the daylight. And you talking about weird flight. When a dove takes off, a dove will do it like this. Well, a snipe goes like this. I mean, they dart off to the right or off to the left. It is hilarious. It is very difficult to shoot them. If you get them, you're very good at it. There were a bunch of little bitty frogs at the pond when I brought the Tennessee, when I bought the Tennessee property. I don't know how big they got since I haven't gotten to go up there. I, at one time, had discussed with my son prepping, being a prepper, you know, and how I would go about it. Well, I've got some tanks and stuff out here. Great big huge fish tank out there that I thought would be really cool for making me a frog pond. Well, that wouldn't cut it. That um, 55-gallon tank ain't gonna cut it for what I need. So I've been thinking about maybe making a pond in the backyard so that I can do that kind of thing, grow out frogs and stuff. Because man, I'm telling you, I have frogs out here, but I don't. They're not the kind that you eat, I don't think. That's one thing I've never been is frog hunting. I really want to go bad. Something else I want to do is I want to go iguana hunting down in the Everglades. Um, I saw the Arms family. I don't know if you guys, any of y'all, watch them at all, but when he's gone twice in a row that I know of, hunting down here in Florida and fishing and so on and so forth. And one of the things that he went hunting for was iguanas down in the Keys, which was really cool. I think they would taste pretty cool, pretty good. I've heard they taste really great, but I haven't had them. And I'm not fond of gator, but I think I could taste it again. I think I could try it again if somebody knew how to cook it properly. So I was cleaning roosters tonight and didn't get to go on Overlook Valley. I hope it was all good with them. Because Patty was talking, had mentioned them in that Facebook post that she did. Oh, okay. So I will definitely keep them in our prayers. So I was supposed to pray for somebody else too in the storm. I think it was Melanie, wasn't it? So veterinarian had an iguana who would jump at me and hiss. I used to scare me all the time. Yeah, them little suckers are nasty. Nasty, I'm telling you. Um, they they bite when they want to. And when they do, their teeth are razor sharp. True, Brenda, we may be eating a lot of things we never thought we'd eat, but you know what? I'll try anything once. I'm not scared. uh, hey, Michelle, how are you tonight? Oh, that's Mitchell. I'm sorry, I can't see. I have been wearing my other glasses. I think these glasses are scratched up or something because I really can't see. You're catching us on the tail end here. We're fixing to get off. I've got to pray and everything. Christy, does that mean you're afraid to eat stuff you ain't had before? Yep, true. We always got YouTube for any kind of recipes, right? Um, I don't think I'm ever going to go hungry. Even if I have to eat grass. True. You know, it's funny. Um, Talking about not telling you what food is. When my son was probably around 10 years old or something like that, he says to me, I'm not eating that snook. There's no way I'm going to eat that snook. I said, okay, whatever. You don't have to eat it if you want to. I'm not going to fight with you tonight, son. I just don't feel like fighting with you. I'm not going to make the snook tonight. I just won't do it. Well, let's just put it this way. I cut it up like I did the chicken breasts to make chicken nuggets because in my family, I know this is going to sound terrible, but we always, David and I, had very little money to run to the grocery store on. So when we were married and raising our children, he would give me $50 a week, and that was like a ton of money for me. Sometimes he didn't give me that. Sometimes we didn't have it to give. But for the most part, we spent about $200 a month in groceries. And in the groceries, that included laundry detergent, soaps, and shampoos, and toothpaste, and all the accessories. When I say grocery shopping, I mean everything that your household needs. So I would take one chicken breast and cut it into pieces and bread it and fry it, and it went so much further than if I had just fried the breast. Then I would have only had two pieces of meat there that would have filled up David and one of the kids, and then nobody would have eaten. But the way I did it, I always gave them plenty of vegetables and stuff to go along with it. So, make a long story short, my son's like, I ain't eating no fish. There is no way I'm going to eat that fish. I said, whatever. Just go on. Just go on. I don't even want to see you right now. So, I fried it up. I made it exactly how I did the chicken, except for with cornmeal instead of flour. And we were all sitting there eating, and he's like, man, this is good, Mom. What kind of chicken did you get this time? This is really good. I'm like, son, that ain't chicken. That is your snook that you caught. No way. I'm like, yes way. He was like, I didn't want to eat this, but this is good. They get hungry enough, they'll eat anything you put in front of them, right? Yes, you would be amazed at the things that are edible in your yard. Yeah, I talking about weeds. I have purslane everywhere growing, and I'm like, I found it in a salad one time, and I almost had a fit. I'm like, because I didn't know it was edible. I thought it was a weed. It is a weed in my yard, and I mean, this was a big old fat piece of purslane in my spring salad, and I'm like, I had a fit at work, and one of the girls said, "That's part of a salad. You didn't know that was salad greens?" I'm like, "No, I didn't know, but I learned later on that it's really good." That's true, and um, making I always made gravy and biscuits and stuff like that with it. So they got and green beans and pinto beans sometimes and fried potatoes. Man, potatoes, beans, and noodles will get you through a whole lot. And that's why, even though I'm on the diet that I'm on, when the when I was gifted, yes, a snook is a fish. Um, when I was gifted the pasta and all that stuff, and I went through it to check to make sure it didn't have weevils in it, um, and those that did, I got rid of. Um, so I repackaged every single bit of it, and that will I can make the kids all kinds of stuff with that. I mean, I can make all kinds of delicious salads and stuff with the elbow noodles and stuff. So I'm not complaining about those kind of things. It will definitely make everything go long, long, long. In fact, um, a couple of cups of macaroni noodles and tuna fish and mayonnaise and some tomatoes and uh, uh, sweet relish. That right there is enough to feed my whole family all night long. And they don't have a word to say about it. They might want some toast to go with it, but hey, that's the way we roll. When you got what you got, you eat what you got. Oh, me too. That's one thing about this diet that I hate is I really love pasta salads. Now today I did eat tuna fish with um, tomato sliced up in it and a little bit of mayonnaise. Oh my word, it was so good. So good. Of course, tomato's good in anything, right? Oh yes, tomatoes and basil. Yum yum. Um, I want to start growing the oh, I can't think of the name of them. They're in a lot of Spanish food. They're almost like a ground cherry. but I can't think of the name of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They're in the tomato family. Anyways, I want to start growing them and see if I like them. I'd like to make some salsa with them. There's a lot of stuff I want to start growing. Now, also, I want to know, Brenda, those long beans, tomatillos, yes. Yes. I want to start growing them. Those long beans, when you pull them off, do you have to refrigerate them, or do you have to cook them right away? How? Because I'm getting a bean here and a bean there, and we need to talk. You need to Marco me whenever you get a chance, because I need to know more about those beans. This is the first time I've done those long beans. I'm growing tomatillos this year. Oh, cool. Are tomatillos ground cherries, or is that another name for them? I'm told they're really much better in salsa than some of the tomatoes. Is that true? Please share information who and the beans. I'll call you after the show's over. Okay, thanks. What I was asking. That's okay. I have the really long beans, and I don't really know. When you get a new seed, you don't get instructions with that seed on how to do it. And I want to treat it like I do regular green beans. Regular green beans, you don't have to cook right away, and you can even leave them on the counter. But my concern is my family like green tomato salsa better than the regular salsa. I don't think I've ever had green tomato salsa before. Now, I have had that green stuff that Taco Bell used to put in little things, and I can't remember what it was called. Salsa verde or something, I don't know. But I loved it, so that's why I thought I'd like to grow the tomatillos or whatever they're called. And I pulled up that that one little piece of comfrey that you gave me, Brenda, and I separated. I separated. It had two pieces, so I separated it and put one of them in the yard, in the garden, in the flower bed garden thingy, flower bed vegetable garden. Anyways, I put it in there, hoping that I can grow it in the ground and it'll spread further, because it didn't do anything in that pot at all. Yes. That's what I want to start making. growing that and making it. I hate getting older. My brain fart a lot. Me too. Hey, I just, I just call it what it is. My senility. All right, guys. I'm gonna get to praying here, and then we can talk a little bit more if you want to. But I want to get my praying done. Is there anybody have any more prayer requests before I get started? I know that I'll be praying for Cynthia. Teresa's mother fell again, and they're having to make some hard decisions with her. I'm not sure if Teresa's still on here or not, but we definitely need to be praying for her regularly because her health is really deteriorating. Oh, okay. You just hadn't said nothing. I didn't know if you're still on or not. Definitely want to pray for her and for Teresa's daughter. Let me think. What was her name? I get your girls mixed up. The one that just had the baby. Jennifer. I'm going to pray for those two. And we definitely want to pray for Brenda and it to dry up some so she can get some planting done. And of course, Mark and Sarah's in the storm track, and so is Melanie. And I want to pray for Lippy and Buddy. Had a brain freeze right there. They all need prayer, okay? Oh, I'm sorry you lost this for a minute or two. I have my comfrey in a big, huge pot in the backyard, and then I have some under my cherry tree in the backyard. Now I have a random comfrey come up front thanks to a bird. Lots of storms, yes. Okay, let's get started with prayer here. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we've got tonight. I had a wonderful time with my friends tonight. I bless them and I thank them all for being here with me to talk and carry on. Pray, Lord, that you put a protective hedge around Melanie, Mark, and Sarah, and just everybody, all of us, but mainly, and Lippy too, and mainly those three families are having storm issues and stuff that they really need some extra care there, Lord. And I pray, Lord, I know I'm going to be facing the same issues with my mom. So, Lord, I know this is very difficult for Teresa and her daughter to make the choices that they need to for her mother. I pray, Lord, that you give them wisdom and peace about whatever they have to do, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that her mom can get more clarity in her thoughts and expressions, Lord, so that it makes it easier for them all. Pray, Lord, for Jennifer and her new baby and the kids too, Lord. I know it's hard when you're out of work and you're worrying about how you're going to feed your family and keep the roof over their head and the electricity and the water and all that kind of stuff. Lord, just bless her abundantly to where she doesn't have to worry about those things, Lord. And I pray, Lord, that you bless Brenda and Paul and wipe away that rain for them for now so that they don't have all that mud and stuff taken over and that they can have clean, clear water again, Lord. And I just want to thank you, Lord, for all the blessings that you do bestow on us and the facts that you have managed to teach us how to take care of ourselves, that we don't have to be like those people who do not even know how to use a gun, much less a knife or a bow and arrow or something to claim their meal or a fishing pole to pull in a fish. I thank you that you've been very good to us so that we can take care of ourselves and that we don't have to fight to know and wonder where our next meal is going to come from if the grocery stores are closed, Lord. And I just bless you so much and thank you so much for just being so awesome to us, so good to us, and so protective of us and giving us what we need, Lord. I pray, Lord, also for Holland and Lily. I know Holland had a hard day with the truck and everything, and he went to bed. So I pray, Lord, that you take away his pain. And I know it's so hard with Lyme's disease, how awful it can treat your body. I pray, Lord, that you just make it all feel good, Lord. Make him feel really good so that he can go through every day without pain, Lord. And I want to lift up somebody else on here too, Rose from Wholesome Roots. I have been watching her for years, and I know she's due to deliver any time now, Lord. I pray, Lord, that it goes easy, that she's going and she's going to do a home birth. So I pray, Lord, that it's going to be good and easy for her. And I haven't heard word that she's had the baby yet. So please give her a soft and easy delivery, and everything goes great. Thank you that her health has been doing better, Lord. And I just want to praise you and thank you, Lord, that I am able to watch my church and my Christian family here on YouTube, all the wonderful people that I've met here. Thank you that I can pray with them and they can love me where I'm at. Even when I make mistakes, they're not judging me or looking badly on me, I hope. And if they are, that's okay too. I got big shoulders, Lord, because I got you right there holding them up. In your name, Jesus. Amen. Let's see here. What did I miss? Yes, I want to get more comfrey. I just don't know how to make it spread. I want to spread it. I want to spread it throughout a lot of my trees. And I was able to bless my daughter with, and I took some video of it. I'm going to put it up in the next few days. I still got I've got a video I had to split in two because it was so long. But I was able to bless her with those air layers that I had on the side of the house, because you guys know she just bought a house, and she's like, I don't know what to do, Mom. And her and I were talking about food and stuff like that, and I said, well, I can give you some trees and stuff to start out with right now, but we're going to have to barter this out because I could sell these trees. So I gave her about $300 worth of plants and stuff, And she's going to get me a peach tree. So, oh, good night, Christy. Thanks for coming in. And yes, thank you. Thank you, Kathy, for you also. Thank you, Teresa, for praying for me also. I appreciate it. It's hard for me to pray for myself. I don't know why. It's been always hard for me to pray for my own needs. But one of the prayers that I want you guys to pray about is we want some property, and we're going to be hunting for it, looking for different properties while we're up there at the picnic in September. Even if David doesn't move with me, I still want to buy property. So y'all keep me in that kind of prayer. I want something that I can hunt and fish on, hopefully. Or I'm close enough to a place to fish. Thank you, Brenda. You're always in my prayers too, honey. Well, y'all, I think I am going to call it a night. I didn't realize it's already 10:45. I've kept you guys over tonight. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. Y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to you next Monday live, or see my videos, and we'll congregate. Love you guys. Have a great night.